About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Grant Holmes. What do you look for here?
Well, last time out, thought it was going to be pretty good, but wasn't able to make it out of the second inning. A real shocker. So he's fresh, and having had an opportunity to look at that last start, I expect him to be a lot better in this one.
About to get started here, Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day.
Ball that's outside.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Kyle Stowers will hit next. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. This one in the air center field. Yastrzemski settles underneath it. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Jacob Marcy digs in now. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. The 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at first, one away.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on the way. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And now, Heriberto Hernandez. Edwards off of first with 2 away. That one way inside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back at Truist Park and getting the start for Miami, Max Meyer. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down. It opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that drops in for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Outside low. Ball 3.
Low middle.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Ball
So
4.
a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. Getting to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Slayer. Low middle.
Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. No advance though.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Slayer. Middle inside.
Now the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Here's a 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball. High middle. 4-seam fastball. High middle.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
High middle.
Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
4-seam fastball.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. His second of the year. The Braves score first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one missing inside.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
On the ground, Morel. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs. This is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dominic Smith.
That's a ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Middle outside.
The 1-1. That's towards center. Marcy under it. And the inning is over. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Norby launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
Ball, that's inside.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. White takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting 7th, catcher Liam Hicks.
Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Eli White.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's outside.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Sweeper. Middle outside.
Check swing, but he went too far. Now 1-2.
Slider. Low outside. Slider. Low outside.
Got him. One gone here.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Edwards gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Mauricio Dubon, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Ground ball left side. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Matt Olson down. And it's fouled away. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Ball 1.
Slider. Low middle.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Slider. Middle inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That's ball 2.
Slider. Low inside.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul.
Middle inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one misses, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Acuna now. He popped out his first time. There's a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Slider. Low outside.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second. First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
That's
too low. Ball 1.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Stays alive.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
1 and 2 now on Acuna. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead at 3-0.
When they correct, I speak the truth, then I spit facts. Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, popping from all-nighters. Kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean palm lighters. Fresh to death.
Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. And now for the Marlins, Agustin Ramirez. That hit him.
He's got
and
first.
the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So man aboard, Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. And that is out of play.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, for Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to. I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers is
right.
It's pretty awesome. That one is. But I also would be interested in looking at one of the Negro Leagues, jerseys.
Sure.
And going 42 with that one.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the
Back to the top of the Miami order, Xavier Edwards. The next to hit. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Stowers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
2.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Baldwin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Sliced hard but foul.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Popped up. Hicks. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Braves.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
4-seam fastball. High outside. Sinker. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
The 2-2 on the way. Fastball is outside.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Slider. Middle outside.
Out to short. It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Braves.
Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority.
Got him.
Braves strand 1, but they lead at 3-0. Start of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Holmes back to work. That one's upstairs, ball one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez preparing to come on if needed. Dodd getting cranked up as well.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out. Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him looking for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 2 down, bases empty. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Chop back up the middle. Albies on to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White.
Ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
Aye.
4-seam fastball. Low inside. Slider. Low outside.
1 and 2 here. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And next for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that one is off the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Slider. Low middle.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Man at second. Caught him looking for the K.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position in 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
This one in the air, center field. Yastrzemski moving under this one. 1 away.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Hicks at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Braves leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Agustin Ramirez, the next for the Marlins. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Ramirez goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the corner for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a ball popped up. Albies under it. And that is that. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, that's down.
Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
Low outside.
Hammer, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Drake ball. Next. Here comes the skipper out of the new pitcher for the Marlins, Calvin Fauché.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder.
1 out man at first. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Yeah.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins nothing. This is NL. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And now the first baseman, Christopher Morel. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Ball to strike. To the left side, but it is well foul. The 1-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the
Here's
Marlins,
the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up one base with 2 outs.
Marcy swings through it for strike one. Up and in, and the count even 1-1.
Inside ball.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for Miami. Still down 3-0. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Albies, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swinging a foul out of play.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Ozzie Albies goes yard. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Dom Smith stands in.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stowers on the move. One down. So up next, Eli White.
Ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. A little bit low. Ball 2.
Middle inside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit.
Outside, that's a ball.
Cutter. Middle inside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stowers under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Braves.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. And first offering is fouled off.
Cutter. Low middle.
There's a strike.
Cutter. High outside.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Dodd.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Number 42, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Kinley getting loose as well. In the air to left center. Yastrzemski has a beat on it. And a quick out, number one. Connor Norby will hit next.
Yep, that ball went out.
The Braves leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air center field. 2 down. So digging in, Otto Lopez. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Kim slings to first. That's the inning. Miami. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Hey!
Cutter. High inside.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Middle inside.
Got him. 1 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3. That one found hard the other way.
Cutter. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Fastball. High inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sweeper. Low outside.
0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That's a ball.
Baldwin stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
That's ball 2.
Middle outside. Cutter. Middle outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Sinker.
2 down, nobody
Below
on.
middle.
Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That's a
Ball
ball.
3.
Went with the sweeper.
Cutter. Low middle.
And he walked
Ball
him.
4.
What a
Take the
battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Center fielder.
Someone called a paramedic.
Cutter. High.
Now the Marlins manager. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Andrew Nardi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
Slider.
I think it's a good
Low
move.
outside.
I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's a strike.
And at bat like this
Four-seam
is
fastball.
almost
High
over
middle.
as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Braves strand 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Lee. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Hicks in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And a good start to the inning.
Next for the Marlins, the
Agustin
designated
Ramirez, the
Agustin
next up for the
Ramirez.
Marlins. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Hey. Nope, outside.
Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball.
Down.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Yastrzemski hustles it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Christopher Morel, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Number 42 getting loose out there. Iglesias also getting ready.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The Marlins with a chance to get back into it, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So back to the top of the order. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves. Out, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1 down. Now here is Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Ball 1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's out.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 down. This one in the air, center field. Yastrzemski settles underneath it. And there are 2 down. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. It's now a 4-3 ball.
Leading off for the Braves.
Slider. Middle outside.
Looks like he wants the signs again. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their player a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a strike. Fairbanks, the tall righty, 235 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Slider. Low inside.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Slider. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
He goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Smith at the plate now. That's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Across the letters at 99.
Low inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And they'll do it again.
Slider. Low outside.
Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one just misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And next for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. In the air to left center, Stowers on the move to the gap. And that ends the inning. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 9th. Heriberto Hernandez digs in now. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late.
Sets him down looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Yastrzemski should have this one. Brings it in, and there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. Digging in, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3. With 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the lettuce. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's Mason Margiela. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it. I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issa Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion of checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure. The difference is clear. Aim is a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range. Midas for fingers to fangs, and also the main, so only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust down the plane, examine the different terrains. It used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins, yeah. Came from the sediment, so dirt on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much louder than negative sentiment. Blood on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames, I'm Professor Frank. Think I picked Chicago for school, I really just wanted a flex in the mink. I took a trip to re-up on my ink. I'm on a plane in the beater and links. Call up a Uber, stop at the corner, I probably won't flutter that with the brinks. Armor no chinks, chain mail every week. Stern up Bojangles, I keep a 3-piece. Throw me in a couple of beats. Some at the gas, it's nothing to me. To get to the record and make a few pivots. My wrist is on fridge and my neck have a ticket. The rhythm they make when they hitting and trickety. The shady, I don't wanna kick it. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it, I got no vendettas.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, Braxton Garrett. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike two. Garrett will look to follow up an excellent performance last time out, tossing a shutout. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That complete game shutout in his last start is so rare nowadays, Boog. In 1983, that happened 180 times across MLB. In 2023, there were only 21. Not a lot of pitchers who can do what he did.
Sinker.
And now it's William Contreras.
Sinker. Low inside.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the out.
Base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe it home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0. Here's Jackson Churio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. Makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Sal Frelick. One out man at first. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Circle change.
Andrew Vaughn now. Foul ball there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a superb diving catch. What a play.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Two aboard, 2 outs. At the plate, Sal Frelick.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and they lead by 2. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. To the right side. Handles, throws the first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester. Chris, how about a scouting report? Leading off, Xavier Edwards. On the ground right side. Vaughn takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Let's take a look at our lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
2 up, 2 down. And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. Fair ball. Marcy around third. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
And now here is Connor Norton. Man on second, 2 down. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Next to hit, Otto Lopez.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Chourio on his way in. And that is the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Miami, top of the second. So the Miami Marlins are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a real contender to make some noise, so they might need to turn it on.
Well, it's early, and they haven't put themselves out of contention yet. Maybe they aren't running away with the league, but they're still in a position to battle for a spot in the postseason.
That's true. Over the course of the season, you win the games you should win, and things tend to work out. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Slider. Low outside.
Misses outside. And that's ball 2.
Low outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Slider. Low outside.
And a ground ball to first. Morel steps on the bag. 1 out in the second.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Joey Ortiz.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of last 6 games.
Slider.
Ortiz in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Marcy takes it in for the out. 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Bryce Terang at the plate now, the former first-round pick back in 2018. His dad, Brian, played in the big leagues. He was an outfielder with the Mariners in 1993 and 1994. 2 down, nobody on. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Low outside.
Ball 2.
Slider. Middle inside. Sinker. Low inside.
Looks like he wants the signs again.
Slider. Low outside.
2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks.
Bowling.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. And here is Agustin Ramirez. Check swing, went around. That's strike one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to. Watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Christopher Morel on the ground out to. Short. Tosses to first, and there's two down. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. We are tied at 2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Two outs, runner at first. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich gets under it. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 2-2 game. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Marcy brings it in with a nice running grab. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chorio. And a foul ball.
Forced fastball. High outside.
That clips the corner.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider.
Tied up here
Low
in the early
inside.
going. That one not close. 1-2 to
Sinker.
count.
Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Slider. Low inside.
That one way inside.
Slider. Middle inside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 away now. Here comes
Slider.
Christian
Middle
Yelich.
inside.
Single to right in his first trip. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground.
Four-seam
And
fastball.
foul ball.
High outside.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball.
And looks
High
like he
outside.
wants the signs again as he
Slider.
steps off the
Middle
rubber.
outside.
Swings and misses. 3rd out. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Well, Siggy, we talked him up at the top of the broadcast. Firing on all cylinders coming in, but haven't seen the same dominance today.
Well, it's still early, but the sharpness hasn't quite been there. Feels like he's just one adjustment away from flipping the script.
Ball
That's the ball.
1, no strikes. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And a good start to the inning. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Ball one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 1 away. One out, man at first. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. He reached out a walk his first time.
Here we go.
Norby started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Fouled off, he was late. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Frelick after it, but won't get there. It's into the gap. Frelick hustles to get it in, and the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks. Hard liner. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2. Now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. This to third. Rengifo gets him easily, ends the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Low outside.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Four-seam fastball.
Rengifo up now for the Brewers. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and we're all square. It's 4-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here's Jake Bauers.
Slider. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Slider. As he was out front that time. Sets him down looking, and that's 4 strikeouts. Now he's challenging the called strike, so the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. And now it's going to be Joey Ortiz. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball.
Sinker.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. And it's even up.
Slider. Middle outside.
In there at the knees.
Sinker.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
Tied at 4.
Sinker. Low outside.
And that's downstairs. And the count now even up.
Low outside.
Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Circle change.
To the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang.
Middle center. Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Low outside.
And he boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Swing and a ground ball. Edwards. They limit the damage here. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. All even now at 4. Back here in Miami. Ready to go, bottom 4.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Go ahead run on base. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And that one fouled off. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Stowers up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. He's 2 for 2. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Two outs, runners at 1st and 2nd. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Brandon Sproat, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ashby getting loose as well. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 on, 2 outs. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Into the 2nd deck it goes, and they take the lead. It's 7-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And here comes the Brewers back. To the mound, pitching change coming. Quinn Priester out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Brandon Sproat gets the call from the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Digging in, Connor Norton. And that's the inning. 2 runs. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Jackson Chourio at the dish. Top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Singy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
Ground ball, left side. Fires to first.
Yes, he's out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next,
Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 2.
Christian Yelich.
Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. New pitcher for the Marlins, Ryan Gusto.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And there's a ball.
Circle change. Low inside. Curveball. Low outside. Curveball. Low outside. Cutter. High middle.
Strike 2.
Curveball. Low outside.
And he'll step off and take the signs again.
Fastball. High inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Curveball. Low outside.
That one ripped.
No, that's foul. That's foul.
Ball.
Low
2
outside.
down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, he
Circle
hasn't gotten the
change.
result yet,
Low
but it's got to
outside.
feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see
Four-seam
another.
fastball. High outside.
2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Curveball. Low outside.
3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Knocks that one away,
Four-seam
and we'll do it
fastball.
again.
High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the Marlins, Otto Lopez. That clips a corner.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Marlins.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Terang sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Swings through the sweeper. Base hit center field. Lopez around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Morel, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt. Now all even up. That one ran inside, almost got him. Man at first, one away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a couple more. It's 10-4.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout. And it looks like we'll see a change on the so the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He boasts a batting average that ranks top 10 in the league at the moment, Singy. And it's fouled away. Got him. 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Stowers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now he breaks his bat. Scoops it up barehanded. And very nicely done for the out. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. 5 innings complete. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Check swing, and he went 4-1.
High inside.
Fouled off left side.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Stays alive.
Sinker. Low inside.
The 0-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
High inside.
The 1-2. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Low outside.
On the ground right side, Edwards. On to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Curveball.
So digging in, Luis Rengifo. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The Marlins up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
Low middle.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Fastball. High outside.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a man aboard.
The batter, number 9. Designated hitter.
Next for Milwaukee, Jake Bowers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Low inside.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Ortiz in the box again. Takes a strike. That one fouled off. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitch. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Stowers on the run towards the line. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Now the number 2 hitter, William Contreras. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Middle inside.
Right through there for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Curveball. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
This one in the air right field, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next.
Next
to
to hit,
Marlins,
Connor Norby.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground. Sends it to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. So up next, Liam Hicks. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The Fish trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Marlins back here in Miami, top of inning number 7. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage. So it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy settles under it. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Yelich stands in now and watches strike 1. The Brewers down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one hammered but pulled foul.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Low inside.
Here's the 0-2. That's to third. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Milwaukee.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop from his backside. Pretty nice play there. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. DL Hall.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stepping in, Agustin Ramirez.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
No.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That's out to center field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 5.
And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Activity in the bullpen. Angel Serpa, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That missed by a lot. And the count is 3-1. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they add a run. It's 11-6.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing. Found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
At the plate, Xavier Edwards. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Kyle Stowers. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. We look ahead. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the 8th. Sal Frelick digs in now.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That's the ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the...
Now this one gets through. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Jake Bauers now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Low middle.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The runner from 3rd comes across as they get one back. 1st and 2nd. No. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. And he swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The Brewers trying to get back into this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, ball 1.
High outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out.
Now the Marlins manager. The new pitcher in the game, Cade Gibson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Gets him to chase after that one. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Contreras in the box now, takes strike 1.
Low inside.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Curveball. Low middle.
The 1-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Curveball. Low inside.
The tying run at the plate. Up the middle, Edwards. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores on the play. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio.
At the dish, looking. to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
This one chopped up the middle. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Sinker. Low middle.
So the tying run at second. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Low inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Sinker. Low inside.
On the ground to the left. Norby. To first. And that will end the inning. Home half. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Angel Serpa. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And he swings over the top there. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. His second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 12-9.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
One down. Next to hit, Connor Norby. That one ripped, but foul. And he'll one. That one hammered center field. That's back there. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 13-9.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. This ball's chopped on the ground. Safe, and that's his third hit.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Matt in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Now snap throw to first.
He's in
Lopez
there.
back on a dive.
He's quickly adjusted To Major League pitching, and it looks like he's only going to get better. There's a reason he's rated so high as a prospect, and so far.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. And a 1-1. Late with the swing there. Lopez leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man in the scoring position. Man at second. Goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Abner Uribe. And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. That's towards center. Freeland in position. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Back here in Miami, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Vaughn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
2-1 now. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Sinker.
Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that is foul.
Low inside.
On the ground, right side. Edwards in plenty of time to first. What a play. So they're down to their final out. Next for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo.
Oh.
Curveball. Low inside.
Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
A 13-9 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.
My love, it used to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go. My love, my love. Funny how time can change us. I think you used to crave my love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Yuri Perez. What do you got on him, Chris? Ready to go? Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. And we're off and rolling in Miami.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's your 1.
Ball, that's it.
Bauers matched a homer in his last game.
Fastball. Middle inside.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hernandez settles under it. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Bryce Terang, batting with one down, takes a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Slider.
Lone Depot Park
Middle
just
inside.
underway here. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Four-seam
2 down,
fastball.
base is empty.
High outside.
Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I
fastball.
tell you what, if you're
Low
not out
outside.
in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of
Slider.
the
Middle
best pitch
outside.
you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates,
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. This is Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And towing the slab, Kyle Harrison. What should we keep an eye on here? Digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. Swinging a foul out of play. Hernandez went off for 2 homers in his last game. Oh, 0-2 now. Grounds 1 to short. Slings to first in time. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jacob Marcy.
yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. 2 up, 2 down. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a bouncer. Ortiz sends it to first. Marlins set down in order. Back here in Miami, top of the second. So the Miami Marlins are off to a good start to the season. Singy, we were talking about them preseason as possible contenders, and so far they look the part.
No doubt, Boog. They're not running away with anything quite yet, but they put themselves in a good position early on. We all know you can't win a World Series in the first 25 games or so, but you can certainly take yourself out of the mix, making it really difficult the rest of the way. Good for them to avoid that.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Slider.
The first baseman,
Middle inside.
Andrew Vaughn.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Ball one.
Slider. Middle outside.
Check swing. He held up. Ball two.
Slider.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez. Late on that fastball. Next offering is fouled back. Harrison, a 6'2 southpaw, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2020. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, center field. And there's one down. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
That's a ball.
Strike two. Second inning here, no score. Now time called at the plate. Next offering is outside. Stays alive. That's hard hit on the line. 2 away. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And gone. Third home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So up next. Kyle Stowers. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And up next for Miami, Jared Cerna. Here comes the 0-1. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Oh, and 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reaching for it and brings it in. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here in Miami, here's the Brewers catcher now, Gary Sanchez. Swinging a foul straight back.
Slider, low outside.
That's a slider for a strike.
4-seam fastball, low outside.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder,
Overhand
Blake
curve.
Perkins.
Low middle.
Ball, that's out.
Circle change. Low outside.
2 balls, no strikes to
pitch is
count.
4-seam fastball, low middle.
Hey!
4-seam fastball, high inside.
And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul.
Middle outside.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
Fastball.
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
High chopper to third. Here's Edwards for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. Just got him on that one. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Fly to right his first time. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there, it's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. This one in the air right field, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Agustin Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
0-1.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground to first.
Nope,
and
foul.
that's
Circle
foul.
change. Middle outside.
Here's a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Terang in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Four-seam fastball.
The Brewers down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and a foul ball.
High inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
That
That's a
misses.
ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's outside.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
A little bit
That's
low.
ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Low outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Overhand curve.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Freeling swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And now the count is even.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins,
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Stowers not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. Man at first, 1 away. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
And he's back in easily.
Ball two.
That one misses. Ball three.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one ripped, but foul. And ball four, two aboard.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now the third baseman, Jared Cerna. Single to right in his first trip. And that one is lifted in the air. Out number 2. So digging in, Liam Hicks. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. First and second, 2 outs. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. Tap foul at the plate. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Movement in the bullpen. Brandon Sproat, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Hall, the left-hander, also throwing. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And that one fouled off. Singy's currently the team.